So what we're facing beginning very soon is a global reset, a global economic collapse, which is happening now, and this was predicted using remote viewing years ago, a total overhaul of the global economic system. And that means cryptocurrencies across the board. 80% of nations, of central banks, are already on board with a cryptocurrency. The Federal Reserve Bank is on board with that too. And most countries have already established a system for cross-border transfers of money. The US dollar will still be there, but it'll be digital, and each dollar that's printed, I use that term loosely, will be tracked. So all of your expenses will be tracked. No matter what you buy, it will be known by the deep state and taxed, including financial transactions. That means futures markets or anything else that you buy across the board, those will be taxed as well. This stuff is on the table now, and by the way, folks, what that also means is the end of the US dollar, printed or not, as a global reserve currency. It's the end. There's not much that the US can do in terms of its debt. There's no recourse in terms of our indebtedness. It can't be paid back. This is, and most countries are in the same boat. The whole world there's so much debt that it's impossible to even pay the interest on it. So that's the nature of the global reset. Radical changes. So be on the lookout and prepare yourself for that, folks. So and please don't shoot the messenger here, but I got a really bad message for you Bitcoin holders. Get rid of the Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies that you have right now, because they're not going to be allowed in transactions. There's going to be no competition with the Fedcoin. None at all. So get rid of Bitcoin, buy gold and silver and food. That's my recommendation. And don't get left holding the bag, folks. Your salaries and your government subsidies will go directly into a new federal account, not your bank. You'll have an account directly with the federal government, with the Federal Reserve Bank. So all transactions, everything, will be known by the Federal Reserve Bank and, as I mentioned, taxable. So at the end of the year, you won't have to pay income tax anymore, because that will be deducted monthly from any transactions that you have or any income that you make, any W-2 forms. So this is one of the greatest losses of freedom that this country and other countries has ever known. If you have a yard sale, there's no cash transactions. So anything you sell in your garage sale will be known by the federal government and taxable. Now, that's a loss of freedom, folks, a big one.